All right, welcome back to Talking Fitchburg, and joining us a new face today from the Fitchburg Senior Center and one of the competitors from Pickleball USA. It's David Hill. David, thanks for coming in this morning.
Well, great. Thanks for having me.
How are we doing?
I'm doing well.
Have a good weekend?
I did have a good weekend. We had a man camp out at my friend's.
Sweet.
In Paola. It was a good time.
Very good.
That's good.
So, yeah. And it's Monday morning.
Whew.
Back at it.
Glad to be back.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad to have you here. So every Monday we talk about what's happening at the Fitchburg Senior Center. In November, you guys have a really busy month of great events coming up.
Yeah, we do. I'm in charge of putting the newsletter together and the programs, and sometimes people ask me questions, and I have nowhere to find it in the newsletter. It's just packed with so much stuff that it's sort of comical that I put the newsletter together and then I can't find it for them.
Nice, dude.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
So fill us in on a couple of events that are happening right away this month.
Well, an important one, obviously, is Veterans Day recognition on November 11th. We will have our program starting at 11 o'clock on the 11th and lunch served at noon. So if you want to come for that great program, call one day ahead by 12:30.
Cool.
And you noted, too, that if you're a vet, you should
If
put
you
in the
are
reservation.
a vet or going to be joining for the lunch with a veteran, lunch will be free on us. So let us know when you call to order at 270-4290.
We think this is a great event. We cover it every year, and we'll cover it live right here on the COM channel.
We sure will.
When that comes up. What else you got for us, David?
Well, let's turn
Hit
the
us.
page
Hit
here.
us.
Let's turn the page here. Well, we have Navigating Through Senior Housing. That's always a great program put on by the Waterford of Fitchburg. If you are uncertain about your next move or downsizing, this is the program to come out to. Navigating Senior Housing is November 18th at 1 p.m. So join us. No registration for that. Just show on up.
Cool.
We have a dog walking and pet sitting program going on November 23rd at 1 o'clock. Tara is one of our advertisers in the newsletter, and she is great at what she does. If you need to go on vacation and you don't know what to do with your pet, she is the one to call. So join us November 23rd at 1 p.m. And again, no registration required, just show on up.
Cool.
Let me put you on the spot.
Yeah.
Am I Safe Using the Internet is this week coming up.
It is.
It is, and I'll read this one for you.
Thank you.
Have you had any questions about when you're using the internet, is it safe? Which was our tip today, by the way.
Yep.
If you're afraid. So you've teamed up with, let's see here, Community PC LLC.
Correct.
Dave Saint, is it Amant?
Amant.
All right, so
Correct.
he's coming in and he'll give you some information on making sure that you're using your internet safely. That's from 1 to 3 p.m. on Thursday the 29th.
Yes, and I believe there's a registration for that, so call ahead for that.
You must reserve your spot.
And it's free.
So
You're
I want to
awesome.
ask about something because you guys have a series down there that's one of my favorite things that we also do here on FACTv, which is the Learning Annex.
Sure.
Is there one coming up here?
In November.
Yes, there is. Joey Marshall, she is a senior here at the Senior Center that is an active participant in our aerobics class. And she's done a few mission trips over to Kenya, and she's going to be talking about her experiences there and an interesting program they have over there about water cisterns and raising funds for that program in Kenya. So she'll be here Tuesday, November 17th at 2 o'clock.
Cool.
Yeah, don't miss that one.
All right, well, let's change gears here because not only do you work on the newsletter, but you guys also have an energy task force team as well.
Yes.
What can you describe a little bit about that and what that team does? You're part of that team, right?
Yeah, I founded the program a couple of years ago, and it was just one of those things where the light went on one day. I was in my neighbor's basement, and it was cold, and I just looked at all of his exposed hot water pipes right above us, and I said, man, you need to get those covered. You can buy the sleeves down at Menards for next to nothing. So that's what we did. We spent that afternoon covering those pipes up, and then we checked his water heater that we realized was running too hot. So we turned that down, and that saved some money right there. So that sort of was, the precursor to this whole program starting up. I got a great volunteer in John Melby. He's a senior here in Fitchburg that is retired and giving back. He's just a overall handyman that can do a lot of different things. And so what we try to identify is individuals that maybe are forgetting to change their furnace filters, turn off that outside water. This is the time of the year to get that turned off. We're getting those hard frosts in the morning coming up. And so making sure people are turning off their water. Refrigerator coils. I have some UW students that come out every single Wednesday for 2 hours, and they'll come out to your house, pull your refrigerator out, clean those coils, get all that dust that's collected around the back, and make a difference that way. And like I talked about just a moment ago, those hot water pipes, making sure that those are covered.
Right.
And that makes a big difference. And surprisingly enough, we get a lot of folks that call about dryer vent clogs. And so John is a specialist with that. So we go out and we identify folks that are having troubles with some clogs in their dryer vents. And we'll either clean that or replace it. So those are all the things that the Energy Task Force can do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
David, we really appreciate you coming up here.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I know it goes really, really fast, but if they want to get more information about what's happening down there, they can go to the website.
Yep.
Or they can call you directly, right?
They can call me directly.
Let's throw you right on the spot.
Yeah.
I like to call them every day.
Yep.
Wish them luck against the pickleball or whatever. So. All right, David, thank you so much for coming in. Coming up next, it's the PB&J segment. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.